Hey everybody, welcome back to Carroll Cadillac. This is a car we are getting ready to do a restore on. We don't have the time. It's going to be sitting here way too long before we get the chance. It's a 1951 limousine, Cadillac of course. It's all intact. The only thing that's missing on this car is the rear bumper. And I found one, of course, Honest John in Justin, Texas, at the Caddy corner. He's got one for it. Now we're going to do a high performance build on this car and make it a limousine, but we're going to go ahead and let it go for right now so it's not in our way. And we'll pick up another one to do this job on, you know, something similar to it. Been asking for a lot of pictures on it. It's a limousine, so it has the window in between right here for privacy. This window, I'll pull that up out there for a later pick, but that window is actually, that glass inside there, it's hydraulic. It's actually in perfect condition. There's nothing wrong with that glass, which is absolutely amazing. All the flat glass, we have, you know, we do our own cutting in-house. And then anything round like this has to be specially bought, which we have connections to. Anyhow, so it has the engine in it. A lot of missing parts on the top, as far as in your breather, things like that. The gas tank under the back, that's either up on the mezzanine or that's the other part that's missing. I'm not sure. Anyhow, we're not concerned with that because we're going to put a brand new one if we decide to do it. This right here is limousine, so this right here would be your extra passenger fold-out seats. Let's see if I can pull it up. There we go. That's where your buddies sit that you're taking out to the desert. Okay, anyway, so there you have it. There's a state-of-the-art clock. It's ready for a full restoration. The steering wheel in this thing is actually a more modern steering wheel that somebody put in it. But up on the mezzanine in the shop with all the trim to this car, I have the original steering wheel and column. So that's just a temporary right there. Anyhow, so there you have it. It's basically a restore project, a restoration project. It's got more than most. It's been oxide with red oxide for a while, so it doesn't have too much on it for rust. But of course, as all restorations, you'll have to do the floor. It's got a massive air conditioning, which is the original, which I'm sure nobody's gonna, who knows, somebody might want to restore that. Go back and look at that air conditioning back there for a second. This thing is absolutely gigantic. It's hard to believe that it was so big back in the day. So this right here is the box in the trunk. Almost looks like an igloo. See if we got what looks like a key. No, just a button, I guess. Who knows? Anyhow, here it is. That's the air conditioning unit for this 51. It's the original for whoever owned it. They ordered a AC. Now, the crazy thing is that's only the outside part. The inside condenser part that gets it cold is up on the mezzanine. So, hey, look at this floor. Believe it or not, that floor in this trunk is absolutely in mint condition. I didn't even realize that because we were going to take it out and put an aluminum floor to modify it for a street rod. It should be a dragster limousine, but we just don't have time for it right now, and I don't want it to sit for too much longer. So we're going to put it up for sale right now. I'm only asking $1,000 firm. Oh yeah, I bought 4. This is only for a restore. I bought 4 215s, so which you can't get hardly anywhere anymore. Anyway, I bought 4 of them brand new for the full restoration project, so I could roll it around. So keep that in mind, that you do have tires. They're aired up. They're brand new, but they're not meant to be part of the restoration. They're just meant for the restoration project. Got $250 just to have those so I could do the job. So all this trim that you see missing right here, all this is up on the mezzanine in the shop, which I'm about to get down and put back in the trunk. So if anybody's interested in this jewel, it's ready for a full restore. The only thing that's missing on this is the rear bumper. And of course we wanted to make sure we could get one before we bought it. And Honest John in Justin, Texas, he has a couple, and he's got one set aside for this car. So we got your hookup on that. Other than that, Everything is intact, and we have all the trim, which I'll show you here in a second. Again, I got some still pics, but we're going to go ahead and show you that too. So, you know, like all this glass that you see is broke, like the wing. It's flat glass, which is real easy to cut. This one's in good condition, but I'd replace them all. I was going to. I'm going to chop the top on it, but all these are in good shape. The back one, that's amazing how that one's not broke at all. Anyhow, we got all the chrome, all the trim, everything goes with the car. Even the front windshield looks good, except for what we have here. Oh, right here, this is the bad. 1, 2, and then this little bit of stuff here. So I'd say this one needs to be made. Both wing windows. The passenger window is broke. Now, that's common for something this old. This one isn't, but it's got some scratches that you probably wouldn't want to polish. Well, I don't know. These are, I would use these, but cut them down. Our glass guy cuts them down for our tops. Yeah, that's in good shape. So overall, the body's in really good shape compared to most. Got a little bit of dent here, ain't nothing. The red oxide on it has kept it from rusting out too much, so we don't have any, you know, any holes through it. And if we decide to keep it, we're going to sandblast it and get all the rust off of it, and do any metal work that we need to. So all this stuff, like the chrome you see here, the stuff you see that's missing is all on the mezzanine in there, which goes with the car. Anyhow, it's pretty cool. We want to do a high performance street dragster with it, but we don't have a lot of time for too many projects. So if you like what you see, it's $1,000 firm. It comes with all the accessories minus the rear bumper. Everything else, even the actual steering wheel for this year, is really cool because it's actually you know, it's a classic steering wheel with a single shaft, so it looks really cool. Let's go back in here and I'll show you real quick on video where we have all this stuff. Alright, give me just a second. Alright, where we at? Okay, so we're gonna go right up here just for a second on this mezzanine, the small one. We have all the trim for the 51. So it's all up here. The whole back of that right there is all the trim and extra pieces that go to the 51 limousine. That right there is the actual steering wheel from the original, from the car. It's original. Let's see. There it is. That is the part of the air conditioning of that car. And that thing is about 4 feet long and a foot wide and about 5 inches thick. Amazing. Anyway, all the original parts come with it. That's the steering wheel, but it's also the column. Even the original hubcaps are here. Too many things to list. We just have all the trim, all the hoses. We have everything for that car, and it has the engine in it. So it's $1,000 firm for anybody who wants it. If it doesn't sell quickly, I'm sure we'll go ahead and put it on the chopping block for us to do. Anyhow, it's all about Cadillacs all the time. And if you do decide to buy it and you need parts for this thing, believe me, we have all the connections you could ever need, and we'll walk you through the whole process, or maybe even help you do it. Anyway, God bless. We'll talk to you soon. It's hot here in Texas.